Another week. We got all the way to Wednesday now. Halfway there, halfway through the week. So today I am going to be opening my Great Vault. I was able to stuff that bad boy full. So we're in the Schrodinger's vault area where the vault has simultaneously disappointed me and not disappointed me until I open it. But yeah, we're gonna go check that out. We're gonna go do all of the weekly activities. Wednesday morning is kind of like my reset day since I'm in Germany, but I'm playing on the NA servers. I don't normally play too much Tuesday night by the time the servers come up. A lot of days Tuesday night, there's like 4+ hours of maintenance, so usually can't do too much on Tuesday night. But for people who play on EU, they don't have the servers down yet for them. I'm kind of like in between the EU and the NA people. Also, I was messing around a lot with nameplates, so I think they are all turned off. I don't remember which ones they turned off or on. I probably won't. I'll probably sad later when there's no names on anybody. Name. I know there's something I turned off that I definitely want. The name plates or name bars? Oh, this thing. Yeah. Hopefully that's everything. I mean, I'll find out pretty quick if somebody is not having a name. Alright, we gotta get our weekly from Astalor. We got Blood Daddy over here. Nightmarish task. So I guess they changed the nightmare praise, and people were very upset about how the nightmare praise were working. Because it was like a 90% snare. And now I think it's like way less than that. Like maybe 50% or something. And they also reduced the damage by like 75% because those things were just straight up murking people. Like it was not a good time. So they made the nightmare plays a lot easier. Yeah, we got that. We need the vault now. Quest. What do we have this week? I didn't get to do the battlegrounds on this character. I did it on my other warrior, but oh my god, every time I went into a battleground, it's just an alliance pre-made. So we would go into like AV, and the strategy is that they would just meet they would like cut off the horde in the middle and just kill them all there, and then we would just get farmed in the graveyard and have 0 towers, and that was basically the strategy for all the AVs. Oh, it's time walking again. That was fast. And pet battles that I don't do. I do not do pet battling. No pet battles for me. And trailing Ula'tek. So this one is really important to do, especially if you guys want money. Like even do it on some alts, because I did this on my other warrior and I was like, oh, I might as well just go do it. And I just went and did like the world boss real quick because it gives like 50 of the things. So it completes half of it. It's really quick to finish. But out of this Apex cash, I got 18,000 gold from it. The stupid AoE things. Oh no, that thingy's messed up. Hold on. Maybe it'll work now? Okay, yeah, my check got messed up. Stupid AoE things, they were pretty ridiculous. The main issue I had with them was that if it hit you in the water at the 90% slow, you just died. Like if you happened to be in water, there was no way to survive it unless you had a movement thing to get you out of the water, like a heroic leap or something to get you out of the water. And they're hard to see in the new zone with all the green. You get 5K on 2 characters this last week and 2K this week. Yeah, I got 18,000 yesterday out of that chest. So definitely do these on alts if you're trying to do alt farming. Just go take them to do the world boss. Get, you know, it's not that hard to get the rest of the things. I wonder if the other world bosses also give you. I didn't pay attention to that, but the new one on the Coil Isle gives you like 50 right away. So. Alright, let's see this vault. Well, I forgot to do the thing last week. New housewarming too. Alrighty, I'm in arms, right? No, I'm in prot. I would have been so mad if I opened this as prot. Like, sorry guys, re-rolling. Damn, look at that. I've been told that I should get the Nebulous Void Core, but I hate that, so I'm just not gonna do that. Because it just lets you re-roll for anything, but that's such a sad thing. Like, you fill out your vault and you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna pick up this orb. Like, no thanks. I want to enjoy my game too, you know? I want to look at the loot and be happy. Alright, let me check some things. I don't technically need this on there. I forgot that that was on. No, amazing. Wow, music. No. We got a hero, Gebo's bottomless bag. Oh, I have mythic stuff in here. Okay. Mythic legs. They're not tier legs though, unfortunately. Is that the only 318 I had? Alright, so that's the only piece of mythic I could take would be the legs. Not very good stats, unfortunately. That's disappointing. There's a lot of trinkets. Hero chest piece. Hero bracers. 2 hero. Oh my god, this is such a sad one. There's a hero sword with haste, mastery, and speed on it. That's pretty fancy. Oh damn, that looks sick. Holy fuck. I wasn't expecting that. That actually looks really cool. Look at that bad boy. Nice. Sometimes you just want to pick things just because you're like, yeah, that's cool. I just want that. I don't know if the mythic pants are worth really getting because it's like bad stats. So even if I like catalyzed it, it would still be kind of shit. Bracers, I don't really want to do bracers. I think that's a bad choice. But trinkets. Let's see. Trying to see what my best options are for trinkets right now. It says that Gebo's bottomless bag is an S tier trinket for arms. It says it's strong, but it's RNG. Yeah, I could craft a weapon of my own instead of taking it. It's just cool because it also has a secondary stat, and it just fucking looks cool as shit. Like, it just looks cool, you know? But man, I can't believe the one piece of mythic. I should have done one more 10, I guess. Yeah, I think these pants are probably not not a good idea for me to grab. On one hand, it's kind of cool that you can catalyze whatever and it'll keep the stats now, so you can actually like try to get the stats that are good for you. On the other hand, it really sucks if you end up with a piece of like mythic gear, like higher level gear than everything else that you have, and you don't want to catalyze it or like waste a charge on it because the stats are bad. I feel like bracers are not worth getting. Vial. I just realized that there's a vial. Vial of volatile venom. Is also an A tier trinket for me. So difficult to juggle 2 on use. Oh, that's an on use one? No, thank you. Random secondary stat. And we don't want a champion piece. Reckless Fang. How good is that one? Looks like it's not. Okay, looks like it's shit. Okay, so it's looking like my options are really... Unfortunately, I'll have to see with the mythic pants, because I probably won't get mythic. This trinket. Or the chest piece, and I guess I could catalyze it. Let me see some. Mainly I want like crit and haste, and this one's haste and mastery. It's such a big rip that your vault is 100% one that you should take the reroll token. What? No way. Why? This is a S tier trinket for me though. Disgusting fish. How does this keep happening? I should have total control. What? You have a chance to pull an artifact of questionable value out of the bag when casting spells and abilities, enhancing your secondary stats in various ways. There are probably no fish left in the bag, but it's hard to be sure. Oh, and then he yells disgusting fish. If you reroll on heroic raid or 10 plus keys, it guarantees you a piece of mythic gear. Yeah, but this is a piece of mythic gear, so I could reroll into this. Or something worse. Instead of crit burst, it could be like fucking haste burst or something. Mastery burst. Well, crit is my best stat, and versatility is my worst one. I don't have any mythic gear. I only have hero. Oh my god, and we're really getting the fucking reroll token. This is a good trinket though. But am I gonna do a plus 10? I am probably gonna do a plus 10. So, okay. So you're saying the plus 10 with this reroll token will give me mythic here.
I need to target something first.
Alright, well there's only a couple of things in here that I think are worth even trying this in, but we'll see. Let's pull it some. Oh, I didn't do it. It guarantees you a mythic drop from that specific dungeon. Okay. These are all Raid though, not Mythic Plus. I don't know if we're gonna go into Heroic this week though, because like our guild said that if we were fast today and finish normal that we go into Heroic, but I doubt. I don't even know if we'll finish normal tonight, so. Guarantees that if you ever roll in that dungeon again, you won't get the same drop. What about other loot? Basically all of my bis though, like most of my bis for my character is not from a dungeon. There are two that are from a dungeon. It's Void Scar Arena and Altar Fangs for 2 rings, and that's it. Everything else is from the raid. Does this say my best in slot shoulders are a BOE trash drop? What? That doesn't make sense. That has to be wrong. This says in my mythic shoulders. The Raging Pauldrons of the Jade Warlord. BOE trash drop. What the what? What does that mean? That's crazy. Alright, let's sim this. We're gonna try. Guess. What do I want to put in there? Just the pants, I guess. The pants are. I assume that the trinket would be way better than what I have. It would be the biggest upgrade. But I guess let me just see what that sims to. But I really do not want to catalyze pants with those stats on that. Where's... Alright. Let's see what it does. Man, I can't believe this is probably gonna end up being a freaking thingy. I was like, how bad could it be? I have the entire thing filled out. Any piece of mythic should be good, and it's like, well, what about this piece of mythic? I can't believe there wasn't even a single piece of tier in here, like even a shit champion one or something. God's forsaken me. RNGesus, we're not praying to you anymore. At least it's nicer at this time of day for me to be able to sim, because I don't do it at the same time as everyone else does. So everybody does it right after the servers come up on NA. Or right after the servers come up on EU, but I always do them right now, so. Lots of upgrades, but when reroll guarantees mythic track, it's hard. This is what everyone's complaining about, such a bad loot system. Yeah, I mean, it's really sad to like fill up your vault like this and be all excited about, oh, I can choose my loot, and then you just like, you just pick a random, you just like fucking gotcha it. It feels bad to not like just pick the hero sword out of here, you know, like If I didn't know what people were doing, I would just be like, oh man, a fucking hero tertiary stat sword. It looks cool as hell. Like that's what you want to pick. So when they have this system, and then you're forced to pick random reroll, it doesn't feel good. You know, if you craft a mythic weapon and take a reroll, you'll get getting a second mythic weapon from the reroll. We're being Fury then. Rerolling Fury. We'll just be a shit Fury warrior. That's what we're gonna do. That'll be my luck. Alright, what did these Sims say? Alright, so it tells me that I get like an additional 1200 damage from, or 1200 DPS from taking the mythic pants just as they are. If I take the vial of volatile venom, it's an additional 5100 DPS. If I take Gebo's bottomless bag, it gives me an additional 6000 DPS. It's pretty big. It takes me from 227 to 233. 233,000. So it is a good item and I don't have to activate it. It comes from Raid. I don't know how soon I'll be getting the chance to get this bag. Because it's from Heroic. Well, I guess if I kill normal guys, that's why I have the chance to get this. So like I could come up again in here. Because we'll clear normal every week. We already cleared these guys on normal. So we'll come up again for me on hero tier. Or it could, at least. What is this one from? What boss is this from? Right. Vashnik the Malignant. That one's not as cool. Yeah, the hero one is a cool one. That's neat. What's a mythic one look like? Oh, damn, I need the mythic one. We gotta kill these guys. Alright, this is from Vashnik the Malignant. Oops. It's only the 4th boss. That shouldn't be... I feel like we should be able to get there pretty reasonably. And the Lost Explorers, I also think. So maybe not getting that. Oh my god, I gotta get this stupid fucking core. Oh, I feel so bad. I did not want to do this. I was so angry about this. I just want to pick the cool sword. Rip. I get a +10 something. Yeah, all of my bits is basically from raid, not from dungeons, unfortunately. It feels so horrible to get that. My first time ever getting one. I was so sure that I would have something nice from my vault. I just spent so much time filling it up. I was like, I need anything and everything. Any piece of mythic will be fine. And it's like, but what if we gave you a choice to reroll and something randomly later? God damn it. Okay. Well, we got a very unexciting void core, so we can reroll later. I do have normal raid tonight, and then they said they're hopeful that we'll finish it and we'll go into heroic. So, I mean, we'll see. Last week we got really fucked because at the start of our raid time, the Area 52 went down, so we lost like a fifth of our raid, including our tank. So we lost like an hour of our raid time, so we did not finish normal. But they also reduced the amount of trash in the raid, because there's way too much fucking trash. They were like, it takes like half an hour to get between some of the bosses with how much trash there is. The only upside is that it prevents completely dead vaults like we had last season, but is almost always better for raiders, especially mythic raiders. Yeah, I mean, it is good that it does prevent a dead vault, but if you're like, oh, I have some things in here I like, but I could get something better, like, I guess it makes sense to take the core instead. If you're like, oh, this is kind of, like, it's an upgrade, but you don't really like the upgrade. But considering the type of content I do, using the core makes more sense. If you're not gonna do anything that week, you know, maybe it makes sense to just take something instead, because you're like, oh, well, I'm not gonna do any 10s, I'm not gonna do any raiding, so I'll just take the upgrade. But I will be doing more 10s, and I will be raiding. We'll be going into heroic at some point. Cameray, hello. Vault Day was disappointing, as always. Is Vault Day ever not disappointing? I feel like it's always disappointing. I had the full thing put up, and it gave me a choice of one piece of mythic gear, and it was like really bad stat plate pants. There was no tier in there. I ended up having to take a void core. There was a good trinket. There was a hero tier trinket, but when I can take a void core and possibly get a different, better piece of mythic loot, it made more sense to do that, even though it was sad. Let me get the Sparks quests. I wonder what it is this week. How was your vault? Did you get anything good out of yours, or did you have to take a core too? Never saw woods, okay. I'm probably not gonna do Raidbots on this character this week. Oh yeah. Oh. Hero neck to replace adventure neck. Holy shit, grats. That is a giant upgrade. Nice. Yeah, I'm in all champion and a little bit of hero, so I had an option for one mythic piece, but it was bad stat pants. It was like a not tier. So I was like, I can get some better. I have a chance to get better mythic gear than that. Let me do the Nightmare Prey and Eversong then, since that's where the sparks are. Nothing like doing Nightmare Prey with War Mode on. Alright, let's get rid of this one. Do Eversong. Yes. Yes. Alright,
reunite them with the serpent deity they revere.
It's usually not too bad of a time of day to do the war mode stuff. As it gets later in the day, it's just 100% filled with alliance all the time, so it becomes very difficult. Okay, I cannot hear it. Alright, we got some lynxes.
Our training grounds are riddled
Yeah,
with
I can
tests.
hear 'em.
Your years of experience should
It
allow
is
you
you?
to swiftly handle this.
Oh, here we go. I have so much issues with sound on my computer. I don't know what's up with it. It just had nothing. There was no volume at all for me.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, I did a 10. I did 2 10s last week. We didn't time the one. Because our tank was special.
Have a target.
He had this really good strategy where he didn't know which direction the group was gonna go for the spears that come out. So he went to the opposite side of all of us, and that we had a preservation healer, like a preservation evoker healer, so they have limited range. But he ran to the opposite side of all of us and died. So then every spear that came down, we wiped from that. Every spear that came down, he just stood in the spear because he didn't know where to go. I was like, that's an interesting strategy. I don't really know about that one, but okay. It's like, if I just don't dodge the spears, then I can't die when the healer can't reach me. I hope he finds his BRS someday. Yeah, we would have people die and we're like, can you B-res them? And he's like, I can't. We're like, what do you mean you can't? So someone in the party was running around like jumper cabling people to res them because the druid's like, I can't B-res them. In a 10. So that was an adventure. Okay. It's always really funny when you get into dungeons with people that don't know, like, abilities that they have. Like, you'll get in and the paladins are like, I can't B-res them. And I'm like, you can. You have B-res. Like, they literally don't know what abilities their character has. I do remember one time I was doing Sanguine Depth, and we had 2 people in there that were DPS. And it was really important. It was a pretty high key, and we were like, do you have kick on your bar? Like, it's really important. Like, it was just, we couldn't finish the dungeon because there just was not enough people kicking. We're like, do you guys not have kick on your bar? For real? Like, we just need to know so we can fix this situation. And they're like, what's kick? And I'm like, oh my fucking god. What are we doing here? You don't know what kick is. So we had to explain to them in the middle of the dungeon, which we definitely failed the timer on, what an interrupt was, what the ability was in their spellbook, and how to put it into their bar so that they could use interrupts. Because we had gotten through basically the whole dungeon and couldn't finish the last bit because nobody was kicking. Yeah, we had to teach people what interrupt was, and it was probably like an 8 or something. But this is fun. I don't know what an interrupt is. I mean, it was before, like, the new leveling experience that they have now, because now they do, when you play the game, the new introductory thing tells you how to, like, put the abilities on your bar, it tells you, like, what a kick is and has you, like, kick things. I mean, that's something, at least, but this was back in the Shadowland days, so that's just crazy to me. Or you get people who are really mad when you're doing like time walking or leveling dungeons, and they'll whisper you like all pissed off, like, when are you gonna lust? Are you saving it for the next dungeon? They're like, lust. And I'm like, I don't have lust. They're like, yes you do. And I'm like looking at my spell book because I'm not high enough level to use lust yet. Like, in their mind, you just get lust at level 1 as a mage. I was like, you don't. It's pretty high into mage's levels where you get lust. I don't remember the exact level, but I did not have it. I literally did not have the spell yet, and people would be so pissed off, like yelling at me to press lust when I did not have the spell learned yet, because I was not high enough level. It's always like the back and forth. People that have no idea that they have the spell, and people who think they know other people's classes and they don't, and they get really pissed off about it. How much newly revealed? Oh, there's one all the way down there. Minor coalescing age. ambush. Don't ambush me. So happy though that I was finally able to get the Aztec Delve boss finished the other day. I really love the toy that they give you. Not like, I don't really care about the Hall of Fame bit on it, where it like tells you what number you are. But I just really like the appearance of the item. Looks so cool. What it was called? Road or something? But you can get this, I think, even if you didn't do the double one. I just like the little green shoulders it gives you and the snakes that come out and stuff. It's just it's a cool toy. I like it. Regardless of the rank on it. I kind of wish they had two different versions, one with the rank and one without the rank. Just because I like the appearance of the toy itself. The little snakes. Damn, he's all the way down there. I wish I could turn off my rank display. Yeah, I don't really like the rank display part. I mean, it'd be cool to have the option to have it on or off. Like, it's cool to show that, like, I got the Hall of Fame thing before it ended, but sometimes I just like the effect of how it looks. I don't really care about the rank on it. And it's very big, you know what I mean? Like, the text seems, like, out of place. It's kind of odd. Like, the actual effects itself look, like, really nice and interesting, and then the text just kind of seems, like, slapped on top of it. It's really interesting to me how much they hate, like, the Void Orbs and the Void stuff in general, but Astor's down here doing, like, fucking crazy anguish blood magic, and they're like, this is fine. This is normal. Honestly, I feel like all of it makes sense to anybody trying to get any type of power in a game where you're constantly being fucking bombarded by world-ending monstrosities, like, every day. Like, you kind of just want as much power as you can get from wherever.
I need to target something first.
Hey, what did I say? You weren't killed at all, or at least not in any way that mattered. What? Oh man, you can bonus loot roll on a Nightmare Prey. It gives you hero gear. Hero 1 out of 6 gear.
Oh, you look a little pale.
Interesting. We're not gonna do that. No, thank you.
A servant of Ula'tek.
Alright, I did all that because I wanted to do the sparks, and then I did not have war mode on because I suck at this game. Where did I do it? Whole point of that was to do the sparks quest in Eversong.
They have survived a long time adrift.
War mode always gets bugged too, though. Like, sometimes you'll turn it on, and then you'll go out and do a bunch of quests and realize, even though the indicator is on, it did not actually turn on war mode for you. It was really annoying. What do we have to do over here? Yeah, pick up some little chocobos. Alright, we're catching chocobos. This is the savior of the planet and the universe does in their spare time. I've been to the other side. Literally the other side in the Shadowlands, but now Now it's time to throw crates at Foxstrider fledglings. They're pretty cute though. Oh, that gave me 20. Oh, it gave me 20? Like, for some reason I thought the world quest gave me 10. Place is always so hard to get the sparks in because usually like picking up treasures gives you sparks and that's how most people do it. But there's never any treasures in Eversong. There's only ever those stupid blue mana thingies. It's very hard to get the sparks if there's not a bunch of world quests. Need all majors? I don't have 3 yet. No treasures for me.
A poisonous flower is
Alright,
dangerous.
I guess we gotta do all the world quests.
Poison serves no purpose beyond destruction.
Ooh. He looks drunk. What the hell's wrong with this guy? Is he old? He's old. It looks so goofy. That was funny. That was a funny looking nightmare prey. Or hard prey at this moment.
I must get closer.
Is a trap up here? This music is so weird.
Too far away.
I'm so used to just hearing the music in like Silver Moon City. It sounds like crazy in the Suncrown Village.
I require a target.
Oh, you snakes.
I am out of range.
Oh, it exploded. It was really hard to see that. Whenever they're on like some weird uneven terrain. And just grab this one. Yeah.
May your arrows strike ever true, especially against the Mutani.
I believe we didn't find any treasures yet. So we can just do this world quest over here. Oop, trap. Sometimes when I'm like going down to pick up these traps, I just land directly on top of it, and I was like, well, I guess that worked as intended for them.
Oh, how close they are now. Can you taste their fear? I can, and it is exquisite. The Farstriders are busy in
What are we
other
doing
parts
here?
of our kingdom. We could use your help keeping
Killing
our situation
wildlife?
under control.
Seems pretty on brand for us. And powering the leaf tenders. Alright.
Too far away.
Oh. Getting attacked by a rogue. Oh, he has a evasion up right now. Isn't gonna go well for me. Yeah. He's just like evasion. I can't hit him. I'm dead. Right when I got the nets trapped on me and everything. Oh, very nice.
I am out of range.
Figured he was gonna try to run there.
I cannot use that item yet. I need to target something first. I require a target.
Got him! What'd you get? There's a lot of alliance here. It's all alliance. So I'm still missing some nameplates though. Unfortunately. I don't know what nameplate I was missing though. Something on the enemy. Enemy players. I knew he was gonna try to run away. I was like, no, stay in here. With the champion spear. They have so much CC, they can just like leave whenever they want. Kind of the thing that sucks the most against playing against rogues, especially Night Elf rogues, is that even if you win, you probably can't really win. Like, they can just leave. Like, a good rogue can just leave if they want to. Damn, there's so many alliance over here. Well, I can't really do a world quest with 5 alliance there and 0 horde. Oop. I actually don't think this is one that'll give me sparks. Also, it's not great to do this with war mode on while I'm doing a prey. Where's this item? Inside somewhere. I'll go through the roof. Oh. Nope, did not give me any sparks. Man, I really wish I had remembered to turn it on when I was doing all the world quests. It was a really rough zone to do sparks in without world quests though. Basically, you have to kill the rares. I'm gonna go look for the rares. There's one over here sometimes. Yep. Oh, come on. God damn it. I just wanted the rare.
I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away.
I get my spark somehow. Everywhere I go, it's just full alliance. They have everything. They have the world quest. They have the fucking rare mobs. I'll just have to kill them for my sparks. Usually somewhere over here there's no one. I'm getting fucking hurt, man. Oh, I'm at full health again. How did that happen? I feel like he probably would have beat me if he was not fighting that mob. Yeah, I guess I can win. Or 6% health every 1 second when you're not taking damage for 5 seconds. Restores 2% health every 1 second while you're below 35% health. Amount restored increases the closer you are to death. Oh man, I didn't know that. I can just get out of combat and like super heal. I can just leave sometimes if I'm dying. That's good to know. You just stun people and run away and then heal a whole bunch. Who did I kill? What was the... Trilt? Yeah, it's still not up. Stun into a fear and heal a bunch since it requires not taking damage? Yeah. Dots are probably an issue. Yeah, probably if I have dots on me that doesn't work. But if I'm fighting something that doesn't have dots, then it'd be useful. It's hard to say though, sometimes like not taking damage doesn't count dots, like if you're out of combat or something, but sometimes it does. Give it to me now. I know you haven't. I don't have any crack, man, okay? I don't have your crack. Like a vampire.
I do not have a target.
From their pathetic existence,
No rest for the wretched.
to defend our city. Quite poetic, isn't it?
Oh, give me a wretched bust. What is this? Gross. Alright, we have to find some more rare. All the rares are dead. Can't find any rares to kill. There's no treasures, no rares, and every single world quest is just... Or the world quest that I have left is just swarming with alliance. Usually this is a pretty good time of day to do it, but for some reason there's still a lot of them on right now. I don't mind fighting people, but if it's like 5 to 1, those are not good odds for a warrior who's just gonna die in a stun. Things have gotten a little bit better for us with the reduction of like slows and things, so we can probably waddle and do some damage, but we're definitely not gonna kill 5 people. I'm not gonna kill 5 people. Go back down here. I haven't even seen the blue things. Like, usually at least there's some mana stuff around, but I haven't even seen the mana chunks around. I really need to do that thing. These obelisks, I've never done them. I did like 3. So I never finished like the main quest for it. Back up yet? Nope. Damn, that druid. Oh look, it's a crate. Do you think the horde will get the crate? They won't. They won't get the crate. No, they're up here. The horse isn't here. Not the horse, the Hawk Strider. There's one over here. Oh, this one's up. That's up. Okay. Terranor. Like a supersonic beam.
Acquire a target.
Supersonic. Alright, where did the crate go? This is not gonna be worth it, but we'll go take a peek. I'm just assuming there'll be a whole raid of Alliance underneath of it. Maybe I should just do the world quest while they're distracted.
The Far Striders are busy in other parts of our kingdom. We could use your help keeping
Probably
the
the better
situation
idea.
under control.
Oh, I think I did that one already.
I do not have a target.
There's 2 people saying crate. Maybe there's a chance. Oh, the crates take really long to drop now. I don't know when they changed it. They take super long to drop. I mean, it used to be like you try to fly to it from one point to the other and it would just be gone by the time you got there. But this one is like, it does give you the chance for an entire raid to show up versus someone just kind of sneaking over and getting lucky and getting the crate. It does kind of maybe force a little more fighting. Where are all the creatures? Nothing here. Let me go look over here. Are they actually fighting? Alright, I don't have nameplates on for Horde, apparently. I can't see any other name. Okay. Oh man, we actually got one. Look at that. Very nice. That's such a rare thing. Usually I have to join like a war crate farming group if I want to see any horde out in the wild.
Normally, the Far Striders seek to work with nature. This is new for all of us.
Alright, oh, we finished it. Boot. Back to the town and listen. I'll have to do this on some of my other characters later on. I have 2 warriors now, so this has been my main one, but Nightborn they have really bad racials. They're but I will say though, they nerfed a bunch of slows, and I don't think they nerfed Arcane Pulse, because it's still 80%. But I imagine that's just because they forgot that Nightborn exists. And that PvP exists, so they'll probably... they'll change it, I assume. Yeah, the racial is not very good. But usually you have to play a gnome to play warrior, and I do have one, but I don't want to play a gnome. So I made a troll one, so I can PvP on more than one, and one with a reasonable racials.
What needs bring you here? We endure.
Alright, sparks are done. Sell some junk. My bags are... they're something. They are something. I don't need one load on an aisle. There we go. I guess I could craft a weapon then, right? Do I have enough stuff to craft a weapon? Hey King, how's it going? Yeah, I took the reroll thing. I had like a full vault and I was so excited for it, but I didn't get any tier, and the mythic piece I got had shit stats. There was a good trinket in there, but it just made more sense to take the reroll thing. They were just heroic. And I'll be doing things that can give me mythic this week. Did you take yours yet? Why don't we... Mazeroa? Coiled Altar. It's like the last boss. I feel you. Better luck next week. You got a Bis trinket that drops from Void Arena. Oh man, lucky you. Congrats. Happy for you. Yeah, the option was a Bis trinket from the raid. But it is from the raid, so there's like the possibility that I could just get it again, because it was from the Lost Explorers, the little bag that they have, the bag trinket. And I'm like, it's reasonable that I may get this in the raid, or that it would come up again anyway. I was like, I don't... And it was heroic, not mythic, so... What do people craft then for a weapon? I had an option to get a heroic weapon with the tertiary on it, but again, it's like, I think most people would just craft their weapon. You do need some rerolls as well, but we might not clear the raid for 1 to 2 weeks, so I'm not gonna rush. Yeah, I think... Wait, are you doing heroic though? You mean like clearing heroic? Well, I assume we'll clear normal tonight, but... Will probably also be quite a while before we do heroic. Where do they craft for weapons? It actually says... Well, the advice for Wellhead is that weapons can be useful first crafts for arms warriors not intending to engage in higher difficulty content, but I do intend to. So due to the new cantrip weapon and coin system, they're no longer best in slots, so fast progressing warriors may opt to skip them in favor of armor pieces. But I did just choose to not get the weapon, so I want a cool weapon. I'll probably regret it. It doesn't really matter though. It's not like I'm cutting edge or anything. I'll be sad, but it'll be alright. One night warmly. Can you put the Adorned Fang on a weapon? I think you gotta put the sigil on it. The embellishment nerf on weapons made them not good. Yeah, this is looking like it. Listen. It takes 4 sparks. Do I have 4 sparks? I have 3. Oh, I gotta get another spark. We're gonna clear normal, but I only need tier from it. Heroic, I'd only need gear. And then reroll tokens I need to use on last boss, yeah. I was telling them a little bit earlier, we got unlucky with the raid, with the servers going down, so our raid night last week got fucked up, so we did not finish normal raid. Kinda hard to raid when, you know, a fifth of your people and your tank are missing. Because the servers are... Some of the servers are down, but not all of them.
I am out of range.
Are you planning a purchase? Treat my wares with
What am I up to? Dang it. Okay, so the next weekly thing I want to do, I think, is the world boss. I can get some more void whispers. Need the next tide if I want to make the weapon. I have this feeling though that like we're gonna go into raid, we'll finish normal, and then we'll go into heroic and beat the first boss, and a hero weapon will drop, and then I'll be sad. Is it? Oh, this one's one-handed though. That's not two-handed. We only have to kill 2. I only have to kill to the second boss on heroic for it to make me sad. I should have just gotten myself the sword and been like, look at my fancy sword. It looks so neat. But I need the second spark regardless. Way up here. Okay, before we go over there, I am gonna do a break. When I come back, we will do the world boss. I'll be right back, guys. out. It made like a squelching noise when I went through.
Our warriors need to be fed by the ingredients we have out.
Um,
Strange. See
oh.
what you can cook up, huh?
I should grab the prey. And some there. Might as well get them. I'm gonna have to grab a new one. I think maybe I got it? No, okay.
A servant
In my mind, I had done it because I had already grabbed it twice and then canceled it twice, so.
them the consequences of their actions.
Our warriors need to be fed by the ingredients we have out. Strange. See what you can cook up, huh?
Strange ingredients. Okay.
Do you need protection?
Yes, chef.
Nago soldier.
I did like the, Tuscar cooking thing that we had in Dragonflight. It was kind of fun. Tastes like home. Fish guts. Lukewarm fish guts taste like home. I don't really want to know what your home is like then. That's probably edible. This is what I say when I'm cooking. It's probably edible. That'll be interesting, probably. I don't know if more eyes means more protein. Some spice to cover up the nasty smell.
Interesting, that's for sure.
Alright, I need...
The troops will be on there eat one way or another.
I don't want the name plates, I just want their name. I have no idea what I turned off that I can't see their name. Finally. There we go. I didn't finish doing all the rest yet out here, but they're pretty interesting. Do 3 curse surges. Purge the vaults. Oh yeah, we should purge the vaults as well, so I can get another bounty. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these skulls though. I keep getting ossified relics. I don't know what I use that for. Like, I know originally it was something to do with Astalor. But you just keep repeatedly doing this?
Sinu Amanore.
Okay, I mean, I have them, but I don't know, what do I do with them? I need to look at it again and see what's there. I just like summoned the thing out of here the first time. Ancient crumbling brazier sits patiently before you. Collect ossified relics from around the coiled isle and deposit them here in order to make your offering. If enough offerings are made, perhaps the ghost of the slain can be roused. Well, people only did like 3%. I want it. Put a whole 1 ossified relic in. Alright, is there any curse surges going on. 12. No. 12:30 is the next one. Alright, let's go do the world boss. I totally forgot that last week the other versions of the world boss opened up so that you could do more than just the LFR. So I only did the LFR one. But I guess it just like auto invites people. Like if you just sign up for the other ranks, it just puts you in there. I'm curious to see if it'll let me do that. Like, can I just join a normal one? Does it just let you do that? You put that sea turtle on my bars or something. Oh my god. Sea. Where's my turtle? Fast as fuck, boy. Look at that turtle go. Yeah, can you just do a normal one? Does it just auto queue you? You must be in a raid group. Oh, damn. Rip. Nope. Doesn't work like that. Oh no, I'm the first person in here. Oh god.
I need to target something first.
Jeez. Why does it look like that? Does it take me out of the queue when I leave? Oh my god. It looks kind of bugged. This person is super bugged out. Alright, there we go. Like running in place forever. Oh man, holy shit. I never got to see that. The sharks jump out of the water and just like eat the murlocs. Oh, look at the little piggies. Oop, he got eaten by a shark. Ham Solo and Peter Porker. What the fuck? That kind of like them. They're very cute. What the hell? He's a magic ninja. Is he a juggalo? That's pretty clever, yeah. That's even better. We got a juggalo with Peter Porker and Ham Solo. Too funny. He also has a little pet pig named the Notorious P.I.G. It says Notorious Pig, but I know it's supposed to be like P.I.G. I can just tell. Notorious P.I.G. He's a Red Rider. he has to be a juggler. There's no way he's not. Oh my god. I have to ask him. I'm gonna ask him. I have to ask him. Oh, he's not. Okay, alright. He's just in a guild with it. Got it. That's too funny though. I wonder if there's something else with it. Oh, he says the guild leader and his wife are juggalos. Frederick, hey, how's it going? I am doing good. I got a sad vault. I gotta use the sad reroll token as my reward. How was your vault? Or are you on EU? Not get a vault yet. I don't know what time it resets for EU actually. Oh, this took a lot longer to fill up the LFR raid than it normally does. We literally don't have a single tank. You think I can tank it? Is it hard to tank? Oh no, we got Bakugo in here now. Bakugo will save us. Oh, you haven't checked yet? Just come back from work, so not there. Oh, okay. Well, I wish you luck on your vault. I hope you get better loot than me. I did this the other day with the LFR version, and we had only 10 people, and we had 4 tanks. I was like, why? It took so fucking long to kill. Like, we had 10 people and 4 tanks. Like, why are we doing this? It was not a good time. Oh, I still have my solo shuffle spec going. I was like, wait a second. Champion spear.
I must get closer.
Hopefully I can change it before they kill the boss. Crashing out. It's me every day.
Far away.
I should have this ability. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get behind somebody who won't get out of the way, being a super NPC, and I'm just gonna start channeling, casting it, or crashing out. Just gonna scream it. Like, watch out! I'm crashing out. Oh, god damn it. I didn't get a chance to change it.
The sky is so clear. The sea rises.
You did some last tries on the Nemesis yesterday and you beat it? Oh, nice! I know you said you were working on that. You got super nervous when I got through the second memory game, but I pushed through. I know it gets like so crazy, like the feeling when you get through to like the last part of it. For me, it was like the third memory game I got through. It was like, if I die, to something random and not even the memory game at this point, I'm gonna lose it. And I almost did because it's like bugged out, so sometimes the waves don't spawn on the edge of the room, they just spawn under you or right next to you in the middle of the room. And I had one spawn like right next to my feet that almost killed me, but I was able to dodge it, but it was bullshit. But yeah, by the end of the poll, I was like, I can't even like type anymore. I can't press my keys. I was like, my hands are shaking. I'm like, it's just freaking out. I was like, I gotta beat this. I can't press my keys anymore. But yeah, congratulations. I'm happy you were able to get it too. It does get crazy at the end.
Too far away.
I think for a lot of people, it just comes down to the repeated attempts and then eventually getting a reasonable memory game to do.
I must get closer.
I'm interested to see tonight though what the
I am out of range.
last bosses are actually like, because I didn't get to see them. I didn't get to see Ula'tek at all yet. All I heard mainly was that it, like for the race to world first, some of the bosses were like been overtuned because they were accidentally using like the mythic tuning or the mythic things for
Too far away.
the heroic version. I was like, that's nice. It is nice that the race to world first people get to be beta testers for us. Not like there's a PTR or anything either, you know.
I do not have a target.
It's a shield. It's getting cool. We're not gonna bonus loot on an LFR boss. It would be very silly. Okay, this is done. Make this group. Oh, okay. Move loot. All spec for everyone. You were on your paladin. My bubble came in and saved that run in the third memory game. I'll say what it failed. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, I kind of wish that I had done it as a paladin or like a mage or something, because then I could just bubble or ice block if I forgot. It was like, oops, I don't know, it's just a bubble. We don't really have that option on the warrior. Although, I'd say it was pretty fair to the other specs, even if you didn't have a bubble. You couldn't, like, do 2, I don't think, but you could take, if you popped all of your defensives, you could take a hit. So, like, if I popped, like, my shield wall and everything, I could take 1 failure hit from the memory game. But every time I took a second hit after that, like, later on, it would just kill me. But I think for, like, paladins and mages, if they bubbled, they could take 2 hits because they would be invulnerable. But I left the group. Yes. Small turtle. You know, I love the way that I got this sea turtle because I just randomly one day went back to Cataclysm. I don't know why, but I randomly went back to Cataclysm. And I went into some random cave and I found a fishing pool in there and I was like, ooh, a fishing pool, I wonder what's in here. And I just randomly fished in it. And it gave me that turtle, and then I found out afterwards like how fucking long it takes to fish out that turtle for most people. And I just randomly got it on a whim. Just flying around Cata for no reason. It was in Deep Home? Deep Home, right? Yeah, Deep Home. I just like went into like some there's like a cave over here somewhere that just has like a pool in it, and I was just like, ooh. You didn't do any Mythic Raid or 10 in M+ this week, so the bonus roll is possible choice for me. But you got 8 305 eye level vaults on your paladin. Yeah, well, hopefully you actually have a good one. But yeah, I had to take the bonus roll. I think for most people, the bonus roll is the best choice. It's just the most boring choice. It's really sad to take it. You know, you want to open up your vault and like get something cool. You don't want to open up your vault and be like, alright, well, I'm just gonna take the reroll token. And there's a super cool sword in here. A reroll token. I mean, not that it matters that much for most of us. Like, most of us are not trying to do, like, race to world first or cutting edge or anything like that, so it doesn't really matter. But if you are going to be doing a lot of higher end content very regularly, it makes more sense to get the reroll tokens so you can't reroll poorly. Because it takes them out of the loot pool every time you reroll, so even if you get something bad, the next time you roll it'll be better. Or better chance.
Something's off.
Your odds improve.
I suspect an ambush. Smoke them out.
I don't need to be in my solo shuffle spec for
Target something first.
open world stuff. Ooh, sneaky. Oh, I don't like this one very much. This one kind of sucks. I got rid of slam on my bar, so I don't remember what I was doing. Oops. Oh, okay, I put it over there. Oh, look, where the fuck is slam at? Okay, we got him. We got him. The reroll is good if it works like in Season 1. Plus 10, Mythic Plus gives Mythic Trap. And that is the best for me, but choosing the specific dungeon for it, I don't know. Yeah. So that's basically how it is, because, I only had... Well, I had one, Mythic choice in my vault, because I did a plus 10. So you do get the Mythic version for that. I didn't really think that I would be able to do plus 10s that fast, but they're actually not that bad. Like, we didn't time the one, we beat it, but I mean, it was just... Sometimes you just get groups that actually have no idea what's going on. But I did time the other one, it was fine. Even though the group was still not very good, we did time it, so... I mean, it was mainly the tank again. I was doing a run and it was like... I had to wait like 5 seconds or more for every pull because the tank could not get aggro ever on anything. and they'd never like hit anything as they were like going by. They would just like run through
I must get closer.
and
I do
like maybe hit it once, maybe not hit it at all. And then I'd have to sit there and wait, and I'd be like, okay. And then after I would finally attack, he would randomly pull some other ones, but like individually, so they would run over and I'd be like blade storming or something. And just immediately get aggro and just die. So it was just constantly me getting one shot over and over again because the tank just never had aggro no matter how long I waited for the pull to happen. And like it was happening to the mage too, but the mage is ranged, so like they could kite it at least a little bit to try and like wait, but you know, as a warrior that just meant they immediately turned me and killed me. I don't know what was going on. Like, please get aggro on anything. It wasn't like I was running in, like, you know, fucking pop Avatar, Blade Storm, jumped ahead of them and did it. It was like, no, they pulled stuff. I waited 5 seconds, and then I would go in and, like, cleave twice, and then I would just have aggro. And I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, it was not a good tank experience. And like, for a DK, I don't feel like it's that difficult, right? Like, you put down Death and Decay or like, press Blood Boil, like, doesn't that just get you aggro? Like, I shouldn't be pulling aggro and just pressing cleave. I'm just running up and putting a dot on him, essentially. We're doing Ruby Life pulls, and he pulls like the first 2 mobs, and I run up and cleave twice. And then he just loses aggro and I die. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is a great start to the dungeon. Look, what is this? Alrighty, thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your vault, Frederick. Did we get this finished yet? Nearly revealed. Okay, so not quite yet. We're still doing this quest over here. We can finish it. Work on that a little bit. Maybe I'll get attacked again. Yo, this running quest, this world quest is so stupid. It's not up right now, but it is not fun to do. It's like Mario Kart at home, you know? I'm sure people are very happy about the Venom nets. But I think they probably are actually happy that they don't slow as much and do way less damage now, so. Oh, there's so many to kill. Oh, we got the pick? Oops.
I am out of range.
Seems like a questionable way to get ectoplasm. Kinda tempted to run around this Fury instead of arms just 'cause it's fun. Usually, like, for warrior, like, arms is good in one thing and Fury is good in the other, you know, like, maybe Fury is good at PvE and then Arms is good at PvP. But I think Arms is just winning in both right now, so I'm not sure what people are using Fury for, other than just the love of the game. It's hard for me because I definitely do like Fury way more than I like Arms. It's grown on me the more I played Arms. I really hated it at first, but it's okay now. But Fury is definitely way more fun in my opinion. But it doesn't seem like it's been in a good position for a while. I was looking for this thing. Okay. Okay, let's hear these questions. Look at her, so close and yet so far.
I'm listening, my friend.
You see Ishay over there, ever fighting, training, angry. I hope I can finally break her free from the cycle. I think the scent of the blooms always brought her back. I can't smell anything anymore. If she also can't, maybe nothing gonna bring her back.
Sit down with me.
Are they not beautiful? His name's Jabonio. Jabonio. He leans close, inhaling, but then sighs disappointedly. I cannot smell them. I wish I could have, one more time. Hopefully Ishay still can.
Such a helpful young soldier.
At first, we wandered in the swamp, confused, angry, hurting, scared. After many thousands of years, some learn how to transmute the ectoplasm left behind when another spirit is sundered. This currency began to be quite sought after. You cannot destroy a spirit here entirely. Eventually, it will reform itself. It takes a very long time. Since none of us can move on, there's always a supply of ectoplasm. Though gathering it is difficult, were you able to procure enough?
Good to see you again. But you didn't hear the end of my story.
Shay is sure to love these flowers. Now all we need is spectral brew. Take the ectoplasm to Mabjol and exchange it for a bottle of spectral brew. It's a vintage made from harvested ectoplasm. It's quite refreshing and sometimes has the ability to stall fray.
Such a helpful young soldier.
Okay.
I'm listening, my friend.
Spectral brew. Alright, Ishay. Ishay the undefeated. You here to fight? Now's the time for training. Challenges come later on the beach. But we're giving her that. Ooh? I don't have time for flowers and drinks. If you're not here to fight, move along. Damn. Didn't work.
Sit down with me. Let me tell you.
I remember the first time I gave her flowers. I didn't think a warrior like her could blush, but she did. I hope we'll never forget her smile that day.
I'm listening, my
I
friend.
see. Been too long since I last gave her flowers. Her memory of them and of our time together may be long gone.
Such a helpful young
Sad.
soldier.
Communing with ghosts. That was a long shot, but I still wanted to try. He pauses a moment and shudders, seeming to flicker at the edges. I'm out of ideas. Will you ask around? Some of the others may have some ideas how to get through to Ishay. I'm not welcome too close to them, or I would come with you. We'll do that.
My story.
We'll do a little bit of it each week, I guess. Let me kill the prey. Nightmare prey. There's just so much green, so much poison. It's interesting how much work they put into making things like more
Target something.
easily visually distinguishable, like you know, putting clear lines on the edges of cones and things like that, or like turning your screen a certain color when an effect happens on you. And then for everything else for this patch, they're just like, just make everything a different shade of green. Put green on top of green, green on the ground, green on a gas, green on the plate. Just make it so indistinguishable from anything else that's going on. Make the ground green, everything green. But also we're trying to improve visual clarity.
The serpent has been defanged. Your dominion stands.
I won't ever do hair and hair stuff. I should probably do those ones.
The Dominar are Zalatath's elite, and therefore a most enticing target.
Oh yeah, so for the Harinar reputation, for the item that you get from the vendor, you're supposed to do that weekly to get the relic, and mine's been stuck for a long time because I can't select the last relic because I haven't done the quest. And then I realized I haven't done the quest because it requires you to do the raid to select that relic. So it's just been stuck forever because I can't get into the raid. I was in queue for like an hour and a half for that raid yesterday and I just had to give up. I was like, alright, well, I've been in queue and haven't been able to group for anything for an hour and a half. And there's no story mode for it. So you're just screwed if you can't get into LFR. You can't complete the quest line to select the relic. Like, you just can't do the weekly ever.
And remember,
Like, select a relic and you go to pick it and it's like, you can't do it. You have to do the quest, but to do the quest you have to sit in a queue that's from last patch. I'm trying to hope that people are doing a quest or a raid from last patch. They should definitely add a story mode for that boss so that people can do the fucking story. I was like, alright, I guess I just won't. Is there treasures for me to grab here? Down there. I've done so little in this area. It feels like I'm playing a different game when I'm down here. Like, it feels so detached from WoW. Welcome to World of Harindar.
pray believe your blind
Welcome to World of Steve Denuser.
make them regret every misstep.
I really like when you're fighting on the warrior and it does like a random like little mini blade storm or like a little whirlwind around you when you're just doing your other abilities. It looks cool. Damn, one shot.
Too far away.
Oh, and that makes it very quick.
I am out of range.
Oh, did I move outside of the area? Rip. Where? Here's one.
They will retreat to
Who
lick
in
their
combat with?
blood.
I hate this little
We will cut them deep.
trinket I have. The sapling of the dawn root. It spawns this lasher, and it just stays in aggro with everything all the time. Always fighting shit. Super annoying. I have a very difficult time like programming the AI of pets in general. Like especially for Valera, because Valera is considered a pet, and I know this because when you play as Valera there's like a new quest for the delves that gives you the poisons. So she explains how you lost your undercoins and how she found these new poisons. So you play as Valera and go into a delve. But if you try to use the abilities and you're like not in range, it tells you that she's a pet, like your pet's not in range, essentially. But yeah, they have a really hard time with the AI for pets not staying in aggro with things. Just in general, and even the players not staying in aggro with things. I don't know how many times I've been fighting like a target dummy. And then you try to leave and it's like, you're in combat. And I'm like, just let me get out of combat, please. Fire. Does the net still hit me when they're down there? Like, does it count as me being in them? I wonder. This just makes me remember though, like when I was playing my shaman and all the times I'd be fighting people. There was like a bunch of areas where there was a world quest that were in the water, and you would try to fight people in the water as a shaman, and you're like, you just get fucked because you have totems, right? So they just don't do anything when you're fighting in water. It sucks because I really love shamans, but my god, it's so tough to play one because the game is just not designed for totems. You have them, but the game's not made for them. Like, you're trying to put a totem down in the water and you're just not. It's not going to do anything.
The scurrying rat has stopped to catch its breath.
The game is definitely not made for water combat. Or also when they tried to improve like the visual quality of things, the one thing they decided was still not important to do was fix it was like the earthing totems? There's one totem that the shamans would get and you would drop it and it basically just looked like a little bit of dust was kicked up, but it was a super important defensive cooldown that people needed to stand in. And this was especially bad in PvP because there's so much going on, it's hard to see that there's like a little bit of dust under your feet. So all the shamans would have to like make spam macros that spam you to like stay in that area that they had dropped it because it was just so hard to see. We have like healing rain, it's just like a little bit of blue on the ground. Like, I think you can make these visually a little more apparent so that people know to stand in them. I need my reflect work on that, he still just cursed me. You know, you like get the hell out of here. What is this? Get out of here. No, yeah, I can't actually spell reflect that. Why can't I spell reflect that spell?
I do not have a target.
Yes, I'm so worried I'm gonna accidentally click that loot reroll and I'm gonna be so mad.
Such energy. If I could command but a fraction of this power.
What did we get? Oh man. Renewed binds. Is this actually good? It gives me crit. It's a strength crit trinket. Instead of a strength summon a lasher trinket.
Anguish still
And we got another Herald's Flute for the Delve so we can summon a nemesis. And some Hero Miscrust.
The Sunwell will soon be obsolete.
Bunch of Anguish. What do you buy this time? Tree Hunter's Trophy Stand. Place a trophy stand and show the world what you made out of it. Weird. Alrighty. Let me hand this in. Get my spark. I don't know if I'm gonna make the weapon. I think I'll probably do my raid tonight and see if I actually get a weapon from that. Cause there is a chance that that could happen. Instead of crafting one.
My bow is at the ready. Baladash, Malinor.
But we do have 4 Sparks of Tides now, so I can start to craft stuff if I want to. Damn, it didn't give me 18,000 gold this time. Yep. Alright, well, I think this is probably a good spot for me to leave off. I got a bunch of the weekly stuff done already. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go have some lunch. But thank you guys for coming to hang out while I got disappointed by my vault. I hope that you guys had better vaults, or if you're on EU that you're opening them now and that they're super good. But I will be back on probably Saturday. Normally Sunday I would stream, but I think I'm gonna go to a lake here in Germany. So we're gonna enjoy the last sunny day, I think, or last warm day, because it's every day it was like really hot, like 90 degrees, and then now the weather every day is just like 60 degrees and raining. So I'm gonna try and find the one last good day to be able to go to a lake and enjoy it. So I think I will maybe stream on Saturday instead of Sunday, depending on the weather. We'll see. But thank you guys for coming to hang out and watch, and